W.F. Howes presents an unabridged recording of Remembering Women, Lessons from the Ancient World by Christine Lehnen, narrated by Esther Wane. Women and Memory. There are women whose names we remember. They are few and far between, but some of them even become mythical. In fact, some of them have always been mythical, coming to life only in the stories we tell ourselves, the stories we invent to talk to each other about what it means to be human. One of these women is called Helena. You may have heard of her as Helen of Troy. It is said that Troy and Greece went to war over her some 3,000 years ago, and fought it out for 10 years, and that the most beautiful city in the ancient world was captured and destroyed to win her back. It is also said that you should not believe everything you hear. There is another woman. Her name is Penthesilea. She is not remembered as widely as Helena. We have not recovered all the treasure of her story, her myth. It is said that she came to fight on the side of the Trojans in the war over Helen, to defend the city fighting for its survival, besieged by an aggressive enemy. She was born and raised a warrior woman on the southern coast of the Black Sea. The Greeks called her Queen of the Amazons, but she may have been a regular woman. A regular woman who chose to take up riding, hunting, and fighting to make a living, who chose to fight in a war on the side of her allies against an invading army, because that was the right thing to do. Her myth may have been based on historical women living in ancient Scythia in the 1st millennium BCE, who spent their lives hunting and fighting, who were buried with their horses and their weapons. Some things we choose not to believe, even when we should. There are Helen and Penthesilea, and then there is my grandmother, whose name you have never heard, and my niece, whose name you do not know. There are millions of women alive, or who were once alive, whom we do not remember. This book is about them, and about us. It is about why we do not remember them, and what we are missing out on. It is about the stories no one has told you about, among them the most important story of all, the story of women and memory. Introduction. I hesitated for a long time before writing a book on woman. The subject is irritating, especially for women, and it is not new. These words are not mine, but they could be. This is how Simone de Beauvoir opens.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?